So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to welcome to, I should say, the very first episode of the Borussia Dortmund career mode. And this is actually a re-upload because of before, I did upload it earlier on today, if you might have already seen that, but there was no audio to it. I don't actually know why there was no audio to it, because on my computer it wasn't audio, but there must have been a problem when I was recording my voice over the gameplay, as I was actually doing it live, so I don't know whether it didn't record or whatever happened. But anyway, I'm bringing it back to you, so I'm sorry if you guys have already watched the last episode. I have thought things over, and some things will be different from this episode, from the last episode to this episode. So, anyway, the reason why I decided to do the Borussia Dortmund career mode is because a lot of people say they are a very good team. Okay, so they are a good team if you look at their starting 11, because they've got likes of Götze, Lewandowski, etc., and Marco Reus. But if you actually look at their substitutes, they are pretty diabolical. Um, their their substitutes, their reserves, there's only one of them, I believe, that is um, over 72. I believe. I think there's only one of them that's Felipe Santana that's actually over. So the reason why I've done this is because I think it's going to be a good adventure. People suggested it to me. They have got some good youth players, but I'm going to be looking to bring in some other really good players. Hopefully, we might be able to go on and win the German League, because the German League I've never actually played in before. I do know they have some very good teams in the German League, like they do have the likes of Schalke, Bayern Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Schalke. I think I've already said that. But anyway, they have got some very, very good sides in the German League. So I think it's going to be a good challenge for me to try and manage Borussia Dortmund to a completely winning team. I know they do start off with some good players, but if you actually look at their wage budget, they do not have that big a wage budget. So first of all, we're going to go into the squad, and we're going to have a look at the squad so you can see what it's like. So first of all, in goal, we've got Weidenfeller. Weidenfeller, I'm afraid I'm going to want to sell because he's quite old and he's just not I don't really like him, to be honest. Then we have Piszczek. It's going to be fun for me trying to pronounce all these names because a lot of them I won't be able to pronounce. But anyway, we've got Piszczek, who looks a very good player, 82. Subotic, I'm actually going to be selling because in my Chelsea career mode I do have him, and I think it will be a shame if I use him in this career mode as well. So then we go on and we have Felipe Santana, which was the substitute I was on about. Schmelzer, he looks okay, but I don't think I'll be using him that much. We then go on and we've got Gundogan, which I am very excited to use because look, he's only 21 and look how good he is. We then go on to Nuri Sahin, who's actually on loan from from Real Madrid. Blaszczykowski, who looks a very good player also. Then we go on to the three beasts of the team, which are in the likes of Marco Reus, Mario Götze, and we've got Robin Lewandowski. And as I was showing before, we've got him. I'm not going to pronounce that. And they are really the only players that are over them. When we do have Hummels, Bender, Kerr, I'm going to be selling, and that's really the team. So I don't want to spend too long on the team because you might already know the team, so it's going to bore you a little bit. So I'm then going to go into the transfers, and I'm going to sell off a few players that I don't want because I'm not going to be using. And one goalkeeper that I really do want is Van der Stegen or something like that. I know he's a very, very good goalkeeper, and I know he plays for someone in the German league, but I don't know who it is. So I'm just going to search for Stegen. I think that's how you spell his name. I know he starts off around about an 80 overall keeper, and he does go up quite a bit, and I believe he's quite young. So he is perfect for me because he is one of the players that I would really look forward to using in the future. Or not in the future, sorry, but as you see there, he is 20 years old and he looks like he has very good potential. So I'm going to go in for a bid for him, and I'm going to try and offer 2.5 million. So let's lower that, or maybe 2 million plus my keeper, or let's offer 1.5 million plus my keeper to get Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who looks like a very, very good goalkeeper. Another player that I'm really interested in is Mukgidi. So if you just put Gea in, because when I was looking for De Gea, Mukgidi did come up, and he was a player that I looked very interested in. He's my type of player. He's got good skills. He's got 5-star skills, and he is a very, very quick player, which I really do like quick players. And I also like skillful players, so he's pretty much my dream player. As you see there, Aidan Mukgidi, he's only 79 overall rated, but look at that. He is incredible, and look at that, 5-star skill moves. So he is going to be, hopefully, going to try and bring him into my squad, and hopefully might be able to use him a bit and get him into a winning squad. And there is a centre back, but I'm not actually sure who I want yet as a centre back, because I know they have some very good centre backs, but I would like a reasonably young centre back, because I know we've got Hummels, so it'd be good if we have a good centre back. And our league objective is to win the league title, to win the cup, and just the important transfer market information. We do then want to go on, and we are looking at selling. Okay, so first of all, he's hopefully going to be going, Felipe Santana. I want to sell this guy, Schmelzer. I don't want him, so add Schmelzer to the transfer list. Who else do I want to get rid of? No, all of them are going to stay. I want to get rid of this guy here. As you see, because they are pretty rubbish players, they only go for about 750,000, so they aren't really that good. And I do want to bring in some good players, but with the transfer budget I've got, it's going to be quite difficult for me to bring in all these players, because I won't get a lot of money for the players that I'm selling. So I'm going to have to bring in like younger players, I think, that aren't brilliant, and try and bring them up through the ranks, because all of these here are just, they're all too not very good enough for me. So I'm going to send a lot of them out on loan. So add to season loan. We are then going to also, so we're just going to add a lot of these to loan system, and I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll do that not when I'm recording, because otherwise it's going to be pretty boring if you go and watch that. And the biggest player that I'm going to be putting up for sale is this guy, Subotic. The reason why I'm going to be selling him is because I have him in the Chelsea career mode, and I want to bring in a new centre back, which hopefully will be a good partnership with Matt Hummels, and hopefully we will be able to, be happy and to keep good clean sheets, etc., etc. So as always, I would really appreciate it if you guys could leave in the comments below some good players that you would want to see come into the club. They want that we are interested in the player you've offered, but I'm not paying 15.5 million plus my goalkeeper for ter Stegen. I'm sorry, he's worth 15 million, so I'll put that up to 5.5 million plus my keeper. If he's not going to accept that, then I'm sorry, I'm not going to be buying you, because I haven't got that sort of money to buy on a keeper. Because of, if I'm going to improve anywhere, I need to improve my centre back position and probably my wings, and also the players at the back. They also want 10.5 million for Aidan Mukgidi, which I'm happy about paying that. It's only 1 million more than I actually offered in the first place. So I'm happy to pay that for Aidan Mukgidi, who is going to be a crucial player in my career mode. So we are coming to the end of this episode now. So I'd really appreciate it if you could get 10 likes on this video, 10 plus likes, and that's it really. So please do not forget to like and comment and subscribe if you're new. And as you see there, they still don't accept the bid for ter Stegen, and we get a transfer offer for Marcel Schmelzer for 5.5 million, which we then go on to accept. And just before I go on, close this video, I will be going onto this, and I'm going to show you the player that I want to bring in to this squad, and hopefully will be a very good player. So there's two players I'm interested in. Luke Shaw, as I know, he is an incredible player. He doesn't start off too good, but apparently I've heard that he goes up to a really high potential, and I'll be looking forward to using him. But I'm in the middle of either Luke Shaw, as you see there, he's 19 69 rated, he's only 16. I'm sorry people, I'm going to have to get him. He's only 16 and that's how much he is. I'm going to buy him. So I'm going to be playing Luke Shaw at my left back position. I'll offer them 2.5 million for him. And that is a player that I want to get to replace Schmelzer.